So I'm currently streaming. I'm gonna actually put on the stream thing. And I disagree with these changes. You see me. Some people don't. Some people, content creators, and people don't. I think it's fucking dumb. I think it's awful, awful, awful. Okay, that they're adding these. I think this is fucking awful. So this is the plus 12 effects if it was just for welfare units. But you know this is coming to every unit. Why? Stay tuned. I mean, it could be just placeholder, but they code it on purpose, you know? I have plus 12 units. I don't think this is good for community. I hate locking mechanics behind dupes. Like, I hate it. This is bad. Okay, I'm gonna... People say I'm overreacting, but it's a gotcha. I know, they're gonna want to make money. I don't like it. Okay, I don't like the plus 12 effects. I think it's bad for player base. You cannot relate to people. That's why I'm rating Zoo very highly. Because she doesn't not need dupes. I like units that are low investment. Like, you should only lock stats behind... Okay, maybe no gacha would make money if they follow what I say, okay? No gacha would ever make money if they listen to me. Because I don't like pay-to-win mechanics, okay? I don't enjoy it. Yeah, all this is just a bad sign, in my opinion. I think it's unhealthy for the game. That's my 2 cents. It's going to get controversial if I go any further. Because I know that some whales love it. Okay, some whales love it. I'm against this. I've stated as such. I communicated my displeasure. Will they change course? Probably not. Nothing I say will matter. Nothing you say will matter. I just don't like it. So let's go over all the plus 12 effects. So, right now, it's Ogier is one of the better ones. After DR's trigger, Ogier's Exalt generates 3 times temporary strength indeed. This is really strong. As you all know, Aegis and fucking Arita are fucking garbage. Now, this is going to be a longer video. It's going to be a useless video. Because you guys shouldn't be watching this video. You guys should be riding on the streets. Okay? This is not going to be a informational video. This is not going to be a entertaining video. I hope not. Because you should just tune off, watch my Zoo review video, or watch something else. Okay? Do something else in your life, okay? I'm just doing this on stream, going over all the plus 12s because I have all of them. Or besides Erica, I guess. I have all of them, so I'm going to go over all of them. So let's go over fucking... Okay, Let's do this quick, okay? Let's go over Ogier and a Monchette. So, how much strength does it get? So, Ogier, Monchette, and Doll, Lotan. Yeah. Ogier, Monchette, Doll, Lotan. Yeah, this is bad news in my opinion. I'm overreacting. I'm overreacting for sure, probably. But I don't like it. It's pretty disappointing. I will never say I like it. I will never support this in any fucking game. Like, you have to be a fucking scumbag to support this shit. Like, it's fucking insane. But I am an old-fashioned gamer. But I'm young. I'm very young. But I'm old-fashioned gamer when I'm used to old games, non-gotchas. I don't like gotcha games for this specific reason. I fucking hate gotcha games. I only play this because it only scratches the itch. And I think enough. But, yeah. I'm an old MMO gamer. I would prefer a subscription rather than stuff like this in gaming. I don't play... This is why this is, like, really the only gacha. I'm sponsored for CCNs. So I don't really spend money on that. But this is, like... These are only 2 gachas I play because I can't stomach gachas in general. I know this. Why are you making content if you can't stomach gachas, blah, blah, blah. But I like games that are fair. for the players and that aren't trying to monetize the shit out of everything. And monetizing a core gameplay component is, how should I say it? Yeah, it's fucking retarded. I'm gonna use that word. Okay, I'm gonna use that word. Deal with it. I think it warrants it. But yeah, I don't like it at all. Because even if the effects were good, the effects right now are mostly garbage. Even if the effects were all bad, you shouldn't lock a gameplay mechanic. A fucking gameplay mechanic behind money. Ever. If you're gonna do it, do something else. Maybe walk, I don't know. Stats. I'd rather have stats, because this is how you play the game, you know? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is how you actually play the game. This is effects that takes place. These aren't, like, stats. These aren't levels like there currently are. They're just fucking arbitrary. Like, they could just give us these buffs without requiring us to pull dupes. Because these are just mechanics. Like, some people are like defending it and going like, oh, this is plus 12. Yeah, if it was stats, sure. But these are actual effects. These are what the units do. Okay? And that's like locking a key part. And it's behind plus 12. It's not behind OE. It's not behind plus 8. It's plus fucking 12. That's 16 copies, dude. And like, I dolphin bit. I don't consider myself whale. I don't have the whale banner yet. But maybe I'm whale to some of you guys. But I will never support this shit, dude. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. I think they should change course. But what the fuck can I do, okay? What the fuck can I do? Yeah, it's pretty disappointing. I'm pretty disappointed. And I know some people are gonna go like, okay, this is perfect. I'm gonna hit the DR here. I know that some people are gonna be like, oh, you're overreacting, players. Yeah, this is a slippery slope. They've even if they come out tomorrow, okay, we triggered it. So this is the Ogier gain strength several times. So how much strength is it? Yeah, 160 whatever. Oh, it's after rouse. It's after rouse. It's after rouse. I forgot. It's after the rouse. Yeah, this is not a good video. I'm mostly like semi-ranting. But it's not really a rant. I'm more like disappointed than I'm like the disappointed dad in this scenario, even though I'm young. Because I can't even like rant. Yeah. So that was it's good I messed up there. So 407 versus 100. So this is quite significant. Yeah, I hate it. I hate it. Like that. So that was Ogier. That's 300 more strength from having it plus 12. And again, these are welfare units. Okay, anyone can get these, but it's just a sign of things to come, because people are gonna say like, flayers, these are just welfare units. You do realize that they could have just added these buffs to the base kits of these welfare awakers. They could have just made it do it without hitting plus 12. They could have just gave it when you hit OE on that unit. You know? They could have just gave it in the base kit. They made a conscious decision to give it only at plus 12. And then they put for every fucking unit in the game, coming soon, limited or standard units, Axiom. Even if they come out right after this video, when the player base revolts, or if they do, I don't even know if you guys will revolt. If the player base complains, and they say, oh, we're never gonna do that, I wouldn't fucking believe them. I don't care. I don't care what they do to me. You shouldn't believe them. No matter how much you trust BF, no matter how much you love this game, if they come out right now and say, oh, we will never do that to you guys. We will never do that. And if any other fucking content creator tried to defend this fucking shit, sorry. You are fucking retarded if you fucking think that they will not do this if push comes to sub. Because they made a conscious decision to include it at plus 12. They made a conscious design decision to do this. They did not just say, oh, let's include a base clip. No, let's give this to plus 12. And they're hinting it coming soon. So they've gone back on their word. Even if they do make a promise tomorrow, we promise we'll chop our fucking dicks off if we added it to limited awakers. I wouldn't trust them. I would not trust them. And you shouldn't either. You shouldn't either. Because they've gone back on their word several times in the community. I can list them all. You watch my videos. Anyone who has played Morimens know that if push comes to shove, they will break promises. Like, let's look at the anti-raise, for example. You know the anti-raise? Light says that, oh, we're sorry. He said that 2 anti-raise in a row. And the recent anti-raid, nothing changed. It was still the same because of X and X issue. The roadmap issue. You know how many times Arc 2 got delayed? 3. 3 times. 3 times it's delayed. The roadmap changed again and again. Now these are just operational stuff. But let's just look at more statements they've made in the past. Let's look at the fucking the JP changes. When all of us on Discord was freaking out. Oh, fucking, sorry, what's it called? So I'm meant to test, but I'm semi-ranting at the same time, so I'm forgetting how much shit. Like, yeah, axioms keep the meta relevant. Yeah, that's the big issue, Vodka. If you're gonna keep a unit meta relevant, then just buff their base kit. Why give it at plus 12? Let's say Wanda, for example. I like Wanda's kit. Contrary to my memes of how shit is, I like her kit. Her kit's very good. I like Wanda's playstyle. But no one can defend that she's fucking garbage at the moment. And you telling a fucking player, oh, you just need her Axiom. You just need to plus 12 her. You just need to plus 12 her, okay? Yeah, that does not sit right by me, personally. Okay, that does not sit right with me. If you're like, let's say you love Wanda, you're waiting for buffs for years, and the devs hang a fucking carrot on your face, and they're like, oh, we gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna do low 10. We gotcha. Just plus 12 Wanda. So now they're making you spend money to pull more on that character to get them to a viable state, if they are using it to keep them meta relevant. They're asking you to spend money to keep them in a viable state, and that is not good, because they could have just gave it to the base kit. If a unit falls on meta, just do that. If you want to incentivize whales, just do fucking icons, just use cosmetic stuff. What happened to cosmetic in gaming? I'm gonna show my age a little bit, but I remember back in the day where, like, you just unlock cosmetics by just being good, or let's say Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, 2007. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, 2007, for example. All the prestige stuff, all these skins, all the gold guns you do by challenges and shit. Now, this is not really that close of an equivalent, but that... Why not just give a whale something like that? Like, okay, you supported us. I don't think a lot of whales will be happy with this, because now, if we clear content and we have a unit plus 12, everyone's gonna be like, oh, you just had the Axiom. We can't turn off the effects of plus 12. People are... The whale versus free-to-play gap is gonna widen. The whale versus free-to-play gap is just going to widen bigger and bigger, so that it's not going to be relatable. Every content creator, even in China, will not be relatable to their audience. Because we're going to have Axiom units. You guys don't. Right now, if we have a fucking... Let's say right now, base kit. I'm going to show you an example. Let's say I have a fucking OE Hamel. I'm going to say, yeah, Hamel is good without OE. I can prove it. I use Hamel E2 without most of my content. You should just see my footage. And if I don't use his overexalt, I have his overexalt, I don't use it. So a new player will be like, oh, you don't need his overexalt. Because it's just the overexalt gauge, and it's only +4. Now, if it's an Axiom, which is an integral part of kit that you can't turn off, because this is after you rouse them. Like, people are going to say, like, oh, it's because you have the Axiom to do X and X. I don't know if I'm getting carried by the Axiom or not in the future. I have the unit. I can't turn it off. An OE, you can just ignore it. Just don't use it. If you're making, just from a content creator's perspective, you can just not use it. You can just pull on unit beforehand. But for Axioms, we can't turn it off. They're just a part of the kit after you rouse. We can't turn it off. So it hurts our credibility. I hate the HP buffs too. Because before our HP and relics strength was capped at level 70. Right now, it's infinite. Right now, it's infinite. Right now, I'm a level 86. My HP value is already unrelatable to most new players. I'm sorry, it's unrelatable. And I've proven in old videos that I can clear content without it. But they just gave this buff to every fucking old player. It's not even whale, it's old player. So it makes the new and old player experience gap wider. New players are going to look at old players and be like, oh my gosh, they have 5,000 HP. I only have 300 HP. That's why I can't clear this fucking content. And that dissuades them from learning more about the game. Like, yeah, you can clear it. I have to show people my old videos where I have no HP, where I clear content. Like, that's good. I have my old videos, so you know that I clear content without these buffs. But like I do my Zoo video, which is uploading right now. I think it's already uploaded. You guys go watch that. But if I do a comp, any comp, I'm like, oh, they're gonna look like, oh, he has 10,000 HP. Okay? That is why he's clearing content, okay? Not because he knows X and X. It's impossible to clear unless you have 10,000 HP. Because I go into a stage right now with all these units, and because of my account level. 3,300 HP. 3,300 HP. If a new player is going to go in and be like, oh, I don't have 3,300 HP. I'm not ready for Alert 5. I'm not ready for Alert 5. These players who are clearing Alert 5 have 3,000 HP. Yeah, we do. It's tied to account level. It's tied to account level. It's not even a whale thing. It's a new whale Arcturus. It also makes them less money. Because let's say you're a whale starting in on the game, okay? You whale out. Your level, your count level, it's going to be lower than any other older account level, even free to play. And you're going to see the HP gap difference. And you're going to go, oh, I'm hard stuck on this chapter. But all the people I see clearing have 5 times more HP than me. It must be because I need more levels. This game is dog shit. This game is dog shit. I quit. I don't like huge gaps. Okay? I don't know why they uncapped the thing. Just capped it at 70. At least at level 70 is reasonable. But going up, like, compared to the bigger whales, I'm even weaker because it's not just the HP. It's the relic strength they uncapped too. All these numerical relic strengths. Right here. Every is like, if those in chat, there's not a lot of viewers in chat right now because it's late at night, not a lot of people watching. But look, how much does your Blessed Blood or Filigay? I'm gonna give you mod status, Vodka, because You've been here for a while, so... And you can post the links. I assume you want to post a link. Here you go. Well, welcome to mod status. So, yeah. So, all these numerical values are vastly higher than what any new player has. I cannot control this, guys. I cannot go, can I have weaker relics, please? It's tied to my account level and how many wheels I've... Fucking things I've... Yeah. Hot Mochi. Yours is 15. And lower level players, I think I did in my Pikmin video, goes as low as 7. Goes as low as 7, I think, and we're starting out. So, yeah, it's unrelatable for new players watching veterans now. The new player and veteran experience is completely unrelatable. Like, if there are already people in some of my newer videos, like my dies guide, where I show people. Yeah, I remember talking about relics. I saw your in mine. I laughed at how low they were. Yeah, it's awful. 19 level 72. Yeah, No problem, Microben. That's what I'm here for. Yeah, it's unrelatable. It's unrelatable for new players. Like this is what I'm talking about. Like people already on some of my guide videos, such as my dies guide, where I showcase how to clear it with low investment units. Some people are already going, "Oh, you have 3 times more HP than me," in the comments below. You can clear anything with that HP. Some people did try to comp, and it does clear. Like, I know those comps can clear, because I cleared it before. So I have to go look at my old videos to showcase that comp does work for the Dies Hard Mode boss, for the free-to-play guide. But, new players, some new players are going to look at that and say, like, oh, he has 3 times more HP than me. Yeah. I'm sorry. It's uncapped. They uncapped it since Annie. It used to be capped at level 70, and so it's more reasonable. It used to be everything's capped at level 70. After level 70, what you get every level, just you know, thoughts and prayers. But right now, I'm getting stronger every day I play the game. I'm getting vastly stronger every day I play the game. And I don't need to get stronger. I can already clear 425 D-Tide, top of the leaderboards, at level 70. I can already do this months ago. I can already do this shit without the crutch. But I'm sure these players are also, like, these players are level 93. Look, level 93. So they have stronger relics than me. They have stronger equipments than me. Like, it doesn't translate here, but I need to go back into the replay, see. So, we're just getting stronger day by day, and once I hit that whale banner, that 100% whale banner, it's going to be more unrelatable, because I'm going to get a big power spike that I don't need. So this is 14, so it's 14 strength there. So yeah, and the axioms just add on to that. So 662, 14. 62, 14 normal is his numbers. Mine is... Let's go see what mine is. Right a moment. Sorry if this is a long video. You shouldn't watch this video. This is just me ranting. If you're on YouTube, I'm just streaming and ranting. I'm gonna upload this for no reason. You should not watch this video. Watch my guide videos or something. But yeah, so it's one more to me. So yeah, they're getting stronger. And what's this? 62. So they get four more strength than this. So yeah, it is getting stronger and stronger day by fucking day, okay? And the axioms just makes it stronger and stronger, because eventually I'm going to have all plus 12 standard awakers, okay? That's just eventually my account is going to have plus 12, just by the age alone. Just by age alone, my account is going to get stronger and stronger. And as new players join the game, any people who make guides will be more and more unrelatable. It's not like... Gonna be the route. Yeah, I really hope that skins was gonna be the route for monetization, but that's not the case necessarily. So let's go over Arita. It is So bad. It's the strike deals pierce and 2 additional trigger. I'm not going to go over that. So let's go over... Wait a minute. These buffs are also pretty trash overall, but I don't care if they're trash. The fact that they're in the game annoys me. I don't care if it's useless. It's useless like fucking Aegis. This is useless because you have to rouse Aegis. No one fucking rouses Aegis, dude. Not a single person rouses Aegis. So this never goes into effect. However, why? Why is it locked behind plus 12? Like, this is so fucking useless. Yeah, most of them are useless. But the ones that aren't are pretty good. Like, Ramona's pretty good. But I just fear for the direction of the game, and this is the monetization. Because that's the reason why I quit BDO. Because the devs became too predatory in BDO with their infinite whale. Because right before... Okay, sorry I'm talking about MMO shit. I quit BDO, and so did my account. Because they added infinite whaling, basically. Before, like, sure, you spend like $100 a week to remain competitive. But after that, you have to spend like thousands of dollars a week because it's infinite scaling in BDO. That Valk memories, update that Valk cry. I'm sorry, all of you guys. The costume burning in BDO. That's when I said enough's enough. I quit the game. I wrote why I quit the game and told everyone I'm quitting the game. Sold my account, and that's the story of how I quit BDO and stopped making guides for that game. Yeah, I stopped making guides for BDO. Those of you who watch my Lucari video knows I made guides for BDO. Because of that. Because I took a stance. And if this keeps happening, I don't know if I can recommend Morimens. Because it is very generous. I know they need money. But if they may become more and more predatory, then what's the difference between BDO, this game and any other gacha? Because right now, this game and any other gacha, the difference is very free-to-play friendly. You can clear all content. It does not matter if you can clear all content. The main issue I have with this is not because, oh, you need the axioms to clear content. No, you do not. It's because the axioms are gameplay mechanics. I'm already annoyed at OE being overflow and stuff. But axioms are things, effects in the game. Now, if it was +8 or maybe OE, I would be more generous. But locking it behind +12 is fucking insane. That's 16 dupes. I pull +12 units. That's a lot of pulls. Okay, that's a lot of pulls. I'm gonna be honest. And that's too much. That's too much. That is... Okay, the developers aren't that greedy, but I'm more sensitive to greed than other players. What I determine as greed, it might be fine to some of you guys. Might be perfectly fine. That's okay. That's where we differ. I'm an MMO player more than I'm a gacha player. I don't play a lot of gachas. I'm an MMO raider. Okay? I'm... raid MMOs. I love MMO. The only reason I'm not raiding MMOs is because I don't have a lot of time right now to dedicate to hardcore MMO raiding and raid leading and doing all the spreadsheets and stuff and making people show up on time. That's why I started playing gachas and Morimens. They didn't have time to raid anymore. I like the subscription system. So, coming from MMOs as an MMO gamer, or what I like to call I play real games. In any real game, not gacha game, the player base would just quit in droves. The player base would just quit in droves if a gameplay mechanic, no matter how weak, how dog shit it is locked behind this much money. Is locked behind this much money. Like, it hasn't happened yet. But, again, it's just troubling. It's just troubling. Because last Annie, they also consider having +20. The player base revolted. And that's going to be a question I'm going to ask the Chinese content creator I'm interviewing next next week. And my problem is not gonna go over it. Like you should not care about what these plus 12 are. Just ignore they exist. Compared to MapleStory, Morimens is extremely free. I also play MapleStory. I understand the equipment. I played MapleStory when it first launched. I'm very young, by the way. I played MapleStory when it first launched. I remember doing the jump quest. I remember doing the fucking zones. Okay, but yeah, I played MapleStory. I know this is not the worst it could be. I'm overreacting. Blah blah blah, like I always do. But I think about other players because I know what it's like to be, you know. Not everyone can fucking afford this shit. I know a lot of you guys are free to play, come from low-income countries, low-income households. You're just playing games to fucking relax. That's what most people play games for. Either for competitive, scratch that itch, or relax. So, a lot of people who play gachas, believe it or not, are fucking children, okay? Are fucking children. Little kids or fucking poor people. I'm sorry. I'm not saying it derogatory. This is just a fact. Because most players, gachas are free. They lure in people who are in the lower income bracket. And they become predatory to siphon off your fucking money. Okay? That's the point of a gacha. Okay? So, this is a gameplay mechanic. So they can't enjoy that free because if you're a kid or if you're poor or whatever, you can just play a unit. You get them E3 or whatever, no problem. You get to experience the unit in their full fucking kit. You experience the unit in their full fucking kit. You know how a unit plays, so you can have the fun of playing the unit as is. So you're. Like, I'm not as you. Maybe you don't have enough money to do A5 all the time. You can, but let's just. I'm just gonna give an example. Let's say they made it lock behind levels and they buff the levels. You just turn down the difficulty. Do you clear A alert 2, clear alert 3, clear alert 4. That's fine, and you can still play the unit to the fullest potential in terms of gameplay mechanics. Let's say you're on Jito. Well, Jito is a bad example. Let's say you're on Terwillian. You still copy cards. You still like do everything the unit does at low investment. You don't need the overexalt. Because the overexalt, you know, is only extra cards, etc. However, if it's an Axiom effect, regardless of how strong or weak it is, it's a mechanic. It's a thing that affects the gameplay besides stats. Stats are artificial. Well, technically everything's artificial. It's a fucking video game, but you know what I fucking mean, okay? You know what I fucking mean, okay? So this is a thing that applies in gameplay. This has a feeling, you know, when you play the strike, extra things happen. It gets that dopamine effect. It's something that's intrinsic to the character. Or that effect that takes place, regardless of how strong it is. Like, this effect could be like, when you have a plus 12, the Awaker gets 1 strength. And I would still be against it. If all this does is give you 1 strength, I would still be against it. Because it's locked behind plus 12, and it changes the way the unit is played. And that's what all these does. It changes the way the unit is played. Their overexalt, for example. It's easier to get, but all the effects enhances. It doesn't change a little bit of how the unit is played when you rouse them. Because let's go to Lotan, for example, which is the biggest culprit. This, after Lotan plays defense, the next Blade of Defiance played this turn activates 2 times. This changes the way the unit is played. This makes you play the defense before the Blade of Defiance. So intrinsically, a player that has a plus 12 Lotan will play Lotan differently than a player that does not have plus 12. You see what I'm getting at here? Like, if you do not have plus 12 Lotan, you delete her defense card. Her defense card is useless. But if you have it plus 12, you keep it. So right now, we have a divergence of gameplay styles. I'm trying to elaborate on my position as best as I can so Ultra players can understand, okay? For the feeble-minded. So, a new player, a player that does not, let's pretend this is a limited unit. A player that's free to play should always sell the defense. However, a whale will never sell the defense. So now, as a content creator or as a guide maker, you have to make 2 separate guides or mention it. If you're a whale, keep the defense. If you're free to play, sell it. So most players don't even watch guides. They're going to watch clips. They're going to see. New players don't read kits. That's just fact. They're going to see their favorite content creator, their favorite streamer, their favorite let's play or whatever. They're going to see them play Lotan or see them play the defense before Blade of Defiance. And they're like, oh, you should do that. And they do that realizing it's unoptimal. Not knowing it's unoptimal. And they're going to wonder why they're doing it. They don't question it. So it's already a difference in how the game is played. Not in how strong the unit is. Like the Oversoul and Utter Enlightens. It's just how the game is played. With Lotan as an example here. So, and we already had that issue with Oversoul units. Like G-Doll is the biggest culprit. Like G-Doll Oversoul versus G-Doll non-Oversoul is night and day difference. It's already a night and day difference. This is the biggest current difference. But it's only plus 4 compared to plus 12. Okay, it's already plus 4. Again, I'm just doomsaying. No limited unit has had an Axiom yet. They're probably testing the waters. But the fact that they added it, no matter what they say afterwards, even if they come out tomorrow and say we're never adding limited units, I will not trust them. You should not trust them. If I was a developer, if I was paid and you see me saying, oh, this is never happening, don't fucking trust me. Don't fucking trust anyone that tells you this is not coming. Because they already have this right here. So if they delay it, it might not come this year. It might not come this month. But when the game is struggling, maybe it doesn't even come this fucking decade. But one day, maybe light dies. Maybe the current development, it's an avenue that's already opened up for them to consider. To consider. Because they could have added it to the base kit, but they chose not to. But yeah, that I'm gonna end the video there. I don't want to drag this on too long, even though it's already pretty long. But yeah, that's just my 2 cents on it. I know that a lot of people are gonna disagree with me on this. I know a lot of people are saying I'm doom posting. I'm dooming. I'm creating unnecessary drama. I'm just stating my opinion there. You can disagree with it or agree with it all you want. It does not fucking matter, okay? You cannot control what they do. I cannot control what they do. They are developers. We're just the players here. I'm just voicing my displeasure. Because that's all I can do. That's all anyone can do. I love the game. I wouldn't be making content if I didn't like the game, okay? If I didn't want what's best for the fucking game. But, yeah, I disagree with it. So, yeah, that concludes the video.